Yo, read the good stuff. That's a Daddy's mac and cheese, aka the good stuff. Yo, read the good stuff. That's a Daddy's mac and cheese, aka the good stuff. Yo, read the good.
You hungry? Alright, I'm going to be making the good stuff, also known as Daddy's mac and cheese. Alright, first we're going to need some water. Right, Orion? Alright. Now this stuff is really good. It takes a few ingredients to make it. You definitely got to have the right stuff. And to make sure you have some whipping cream. It's really important to make good mac and cheese. So you gotta have some good whipping cream. But not to be confused with Cool Whip. You gotta have whipping cream like this. Box of penne noodles and a thing of cheese. Alright, so the first thing you got to do is cut the cheese. I like using either a half a thing of a big thing of Velveeta or just one of these smaller things here. This is 16 ounces. Are you going to do this for me, Orion? You want to cut it? With your beak? Come here, Orion. Step up. Ooh. Did you want to cut the cheese? Just joking, I'll do that for you. Now it's really hot, so you got to stay with me. Stay on my shoulder. Okay? You going to help me make the good stuff? You're like, what's that? I thought it was called Daddy's mac and cheese. Did Torrin and Slater rename it? Yeah, here you go. I like both names. The good stuff's appropriate because it's really good. And well, Daddy's mac and cheese is perfect because all my kids loved it when they were little growing up. Alright, so that's pretty good. And we're just going to get the noodles going. And that's really it. It's pretty easy to make. It's all about being patient, taking your time. It's really good. And I do like Cool Whip, but we'll save that for later. A lot of people get confused when I tell them I put whipping cream. Well, I should probably cover up the label. The penne noodles are perfect because the cheese sits right inside of the noodles. So we're just going to add the noodles right here to the water. Old school trick right there. You can set that there so the water doesn't boil over. Let's see. kind of good to read the directions sometimes. Like, I never used to read directions until I had moved to Las Vegas. Now I started reading directions. So here, let's see. For authentic pasta, 11 minutes. And maybe I don't want authentic pasta. We'll go and set the timer for, oh yeah, here it says 11 to 12 minutes. So we'll go for 12. You like Daddy's mac and cheese too, don't you? The good stuff. Pretty girl. Step up. Good girl. So it's important to stir your noodles every so often. There we go. Step up, Orion. I'm gonna have you fly to your cage now so I can drain the noodles, okay? There you go. Alright. So it's important, safety. Very important. I love these rubber mitts. They're safe if you touch the water by accident. Now, sometimes you may not have a noodle strainer, so this is a nice little gangster trick right here. Just make sure you don't burn yourself. And it's a lot easier with these rubber mitts. It's important to add the whipping cream right away. And notice here I've turned the heat completely off. And now I'm going to relight it to a real low heat. There we go. This is the tricky part. You just gotta really keep an eye on it. And it's all about getting the right consistency. That's why I like to use 16 ounces of the Velveeta cheese and 16 ounces of whipping cream. And don't be tempted to use salt. Don't be tempted to use any other ingredients. This is all you need. Sometimes you can add a little bit of milk if you don't have quite enough whipping cream. So we're going to cook this at a real low heat and just stir it until it all melts together. And I always like to keep the kitchen clean as I cook. Hey Ryan, step up, girl. Good girl. I want to share this song I dropped with you a couple years ago with my sons, Torn and Slater. Step up.
good stuff. That's a daddy's mac and cheese. aka the good stuff. Yo, gonna bring the good stuff. That's a daddy's mac and cheese. aka the good stuff.
Make sure you don't get distracted. You really gotta keep an eye on it. Even when you got hit songs coming on the radio like that, you gotta really concentrate on the stirring. Milk and cookies. You can kind of see it starting to come together here. Alright, so it's all ready. So ladies first, we're gonna get some for Orion first. And parrots can have almost everything. They can't have avocados, and they can't have chocolate, and I've heard onions are bad for them too. Other than that, they can have about anything. And of course, not too much sugar, not too much salt, right, Orion? Do you want to try some? It's pretty good. Got some good stuff, Orion. Here you go. It's really good. You want to buy it? Mmm. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff. You want some? Here you go. Cut.
Good stuff. That's a daddy's mac and cheese, aka the good stuff. Yo, gonna bring the good stuff. That's a daddy's mac and cheese, aka the good stuff. Yo, gonna bring the good.
You hungry?